Hello everyone and welcome to Doppelpartment. We are the building manager of an apartment complex, and our tasks are simple. Taking care of the building, collecting rent, making sure our tenants are okay. However, one night, a soldier knocks on our door and gives us some disturbing news. Some of our tenants have been replaced by doppelgangers. Our mission? To identify these doppelgangers and report them to the soldier. However, things won't be easy for this poor, old man. We will get ready for a week full of madness, body horror, and knocks on our door. Warning. This game contains pixelated blood and gore, disturbing themes, disturbing images, pixelated depictions of self-harm, dark humor, references to alcohol and tobacco, references to loneliness, depression, references to medical conditions, body horror, voluptuous characters, flashing lights. If you're not comfortable with any of the above, or if you have a heart disease or epilepsy, perhaps you shouldn't be playing this game at all. Otherwise, play at your own risk. I couldn't finish that last part, but hopefully you can read. I think I'll play at my own risk. Oh no, the toughest choice. Bungus. I feel like I've named a character Bungus before. Bungus. It's fine. It's fine. We're Bungus. Bungus. Come to me. No thank you? You can move with either WASD or the arrow keys. Hold shift to run. I don't need to hold shift to run because I turned it to auto run. I feel like I'm always gonna want to sprint, right? We gotta move fast, especially in this back rooms dimension. It's definitely a gross looking room, you know? Just that warbling effect. Look through the peephole. I want you to see me. Okay. I seem a little concerned. Either that or that's just my face. I didn't make it. AV Dachau presents Doppelpartment. I hope I pronounced that name correctly. Dachau? Dachau? Apologies if I mispronounced it. But I'm just an old man, sleeping. Taking a snooze. You've been having very disturbing dreams lately, but everything's alright. You're safe in your apartment. Just you and your apartment. Yeah. Kafka, Poe, Wolf, Lovecraft, the usuals. I'm already getting a very, like, look outside vibe. I wonder if that was an inspiration. You are Bungus, the manager of the building. It's July 1st. No, it's not. You have to collect the rent from the tenants of each apartment. I don't know when this video will be up, but it's definitely not July 1st. But why don't you eat something first? Press Z, enter, left click to interact with objects or entities. Press X to, or right click to access the menu. Menu? Age 67. I'm concerned that we're going to be getting a party. This doesn't look like my kitchen. And if it is, it's a little concerning. Use the toilet? Sure, why not? Yep. Just gotta use the toilet. It sounded a little weird. Also, I cannot shower. I'm out. I'm out of here. What do we have to eat? Interact with the fridge to eat, drink, or something. What do I have to drink? Water, juice, diet soda, sugar-infested soda. That's a strange. Milk, beer. I also can't choose to just not drink something, so we'll have a beer in the morning. Nothing like a cold brew in the morning. I still have to eat something though. Seafood, garlic burger, cheese sandwich, lettuce, pizza leftovers, raw egg. I could just cook the egg, but no. This is how real men eat eggs. Well, I see these utensils, or these utilities, are getting used properly. I think we have to get to work, right? Well, I don't know what I'm doing with the mouse. I feel weird having it on here. Look through the peephole. There's no one outside. Well, I'm assuming I have things to do. Ground floor. I could just leave, right? That seems like a proper thing. The board will show you which apartment number is assigned to each tenant, as well as if they have paid their rent yet. We have a lot of tenants. We have 4 on each floor. 3 floors. Okay. They're all due. All with a very different style. Like, this guy. This guy right here is very different from this guy. And definitely that guy. Oh, I think that's supposed to be a woman. I don't know. With such an interesting design, it's hard to keep track. Your task is to collect the rent from all the tenants. There are 12 tenants, 4 in each floor, including, or excluding, my apologies, the ground floor and the roof. We don't know that though. There could be somebody on the roof. Interact with the door of the apartment you want to visit in order to make the corresponding tenant come out. I'm worried about all the saving. Am I gonna have to fist fight every tenant to get my money? Ow, ow, ow. Why is it zooming in? A very tall woman opens the door. She has a big smile and seems genuinely happy to see you. The tenant's name is... Lady... I don't know. Am I gonna have to do this for every tenant? Hi, lady. Oh, hi, Mr. Bungus. I was about to call myself Mrs. Bungus. Hi, Mr. Bungus. It's nice to see you. You're so tall. Is that rude to say? You're so tall. Teehee, I guess she doesn't mind. I reckon you're here for the rent, isn't that so? Gib rent. You're 3 months behind on rent. You guessed right. Give me a second, I'll get the money. I assume I want to be a decent landlord, right? Here it is. Okay. You collect the rent. Have a nice day, Mr. Bungus. Okay, easy as that. You can visit an apartment again after collecting the tenant's rent. Each tenant has different special dialogues. Do I want to do that? Talk to each individual tenant every single time? This person looks concerning. A young man covering his face with a hoodie opens the door. You can only see his mouth and one of his eyes. Tenant's name is Hoodie. Yep. Hi, Hoodie. I feel like if I was a 67-year-old landlord, I would probably be doing that to people by accident. Just being like, yo, you. Everybody would have a nickname. It's good to see you. Why hide your face? I like your barely visible eye. Is red your favorite color? Sure. Yeah, yes, it is. I like it. It reminds me blood. Are you here to collect the rent? Where's my money? Just shaking them down. Yeah, that's right. I have the money in a drawer. But please wait. I'll go get it. And then I shake them down. Here's your money, Mr. Bungus. Collected the rent. See you next month, I guess. Oh, I have a good relationship with my tenants, I'd like to think. That's why I give them fun nicknames. I don't know. A skinny bald man with a friendly face opens the door. Tenant is named Baldy. It's so weird on how that's like spaced out. Makes me think I'm misspelling it every single time. Hi, Baldy. Mr. Bungus. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. How have you been? Wonderful, I hope. You deserve good things in your life. That sounds passive-aggressive. Did you eat enough food? I mean, they do have a very interesting shape. You need to hit the gym, bro. Your concern doesn't seem genuine. Thank you, you're very kind. Anyway, are you here for your monthly payment? Your money in my hand now. Man, it's really hard not to just pick this option every time. Of course. Can you pay me already, please? That's what I thought. Anyway, let me get your precious money. See, now he's being aggressive. Your precious money. Here it is, all yours. Now let's get back to ignoring each other. I mean, we don't have to. We could be semi-friendly. A beautiful day full of positivity. It's the smile, it's throwing me off. Whoops, I did not mean to do nothing. Ow, ow, ow. I'm headbutting the door every time, right? A middle-aged man with glasses, a robe, and a mustache opens the door. He doesn't look too happy to see you. It seems like most of them aren't too happy to see me. The first one was, it seemed. This tenant is named... Moustache. But, like, clearly spelled wrong. Moustache. Hi, Moustache. Oh, it's you. Did you brush your teeth? Nice robe. Yeah, that seems friendly. And very expensive, too. It's a very special robe, and I wear it in very special occasions. Look, Mr. Bungus, I know you're here to collect the rent, so let's get this over with. Money now. What's the matter? Are you implying something's wrong? There's nothing wrong. Everything's all right. All right, enough talk. We need to finish this. I'll be right back. Here's your money. Count it. It's all there. They're throwing me like quarters, it sounds like. Now leave me alone. Okay, I can do that. So clearly we're going to be bumping into doppelgangers. Are they already doppelgangers? Because they seem a little odd, to say the least. But you know, maybe that's me assuming. Ow, ow, ow. My head hurts after knocking on doors. A short woman in her 30s opens the door. She looks happy to see you. The women seem to enjoy me knocking on their door, right? All the men have been like, screw you. This tenant is named Short Tilda, right? Oh, that's Shot Tilda. Oh no. Well, can I erase? I don't think I can. How do I don't think I can erase. Oh, I can. I went too far. Sure, oh no. This is where I panic. Short Tilda. Hi, Short Tilda. Mr. Bungus, welcome. I'm happy to see you. How have you been? Miserable. Missing you? I don't think I could say that to the other lady. Do I know this lady in particular? Good, thanks. What about you? I hate my life was the second option. Sometimes I feel quite lonely, but I'm okay. I'm thinking of getting a cat. Oh, I just realized you're here for the rent. My apologies. I'll go get your money. You better hurry. Thank you. You're a nice person. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm just hitting on every tenant, right? Like, I could do that. Here's the rent. We're not going to, though. Collected the rent. Take care, Mr. Bungus. Have a nice day. We have to maintain professionalism. We have to maintain our professional dignity. Ow, ow, ow. My dignity. Ow. Okay, we're gonna maintain our professional dignity. A beautiful, tall, voluptuous woman opens the door. This tenant is named... Oh, no. Hattie. Yep. Because of her hat. And no other defining features. Hattie. Hi, Mr. Bungus. Are you here to collect the rent? No chit-chat before that? Straight to the point, huh? Sorry, I was lost in your eyes. I mean, to be fair, they are very strange. Like, is that the style, or is she like a demon? We'll do that. I was lost in your eyes. Okay. I mean, they are strange eyes. I'm not... Anyway, I have a lot to do, so I'll get the money. Wow, wow. Aruga. No. Need a hand. So you have no time for an old friend? Thank you. Yeah. 1 second. Wait here. I'll be back with the money. Clearly, you're that kind of a landlord. Found it. You're a very, you know, concerning landlord. Bye, Mr. Bungus. Take care. Then again, I've been able to insult everyone else. So, you know, ow, ow, ow. So it's fine. I can't call you Baldy, though. What do I call you? I called one Baldy and one Mustache. Potat. Potat, yeah. Mr. Potat. Hi, Potat. Look at that. It's my dear friend, Mr. Bungus. Potat, how have you been? Good, good. Life's been good. Life's good when things are good. Isn't that a good thing, my good friend? Okay, you're starting to weird me out. What can I do for you, my friend? Pay me now, Potato. Pay me now, Potato Man. I'm here to collect the rent. You know, the usual. That 1 monthly payment. Oh yes, rent. Silly me, I forgot. I'm a man of my word. I'll go get your rent. I feel like they're all doppelgangers already. Here it is. Sorry about the delay. You collected the rent. See you later, my friend. Are we... Okay, we only have like one more floor to go. Because naming... Ow! Ah! Naming every single character does take a little bit of time. A woman with weary eyes opens the door. She looks pretty annoyed. This tenant is named... It's not gonna just be Haggard. I'm trying to like do a spin on like Hagrid. I guess it could have been like Hagilda sounds weird. We're Haggard, but just spelled weird. Hello? Are you feeling okay? Yep. Why are you here? So we can yawn together. Stop yawning, give money. Rent. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, wait here. Here, take it. You collected the rent. I'll try to get some sleep. Bye. Maybe she works nights. Maybe. I don't know. I seem like the kind of landlord that maybe isn't putting that much thought. I kind of want to go to the roof, but I feel like there's really no reason to. Ow, ow, ow. I hope I stop knocking on doors soon. A bearded, smiling man opens the door. For some reason, he never blinks. The tenant is named Beard. No, it'll just be Beardy. Beardy. Hi, Beardy. Hello there. I like your beard. Thanks, man. I like yours too. Perhaps we should lay down in a bed while we caress each other's beard. Okay, that seems very, like, to the point, but, you know. Oh yeah, you're the building manager. Bungus, right? You're probably here because of the rent. It's good to know you haven't forgotten. Yes, I need the... I actually can't just do the give money thing. That's shocking. Yeah. Rent? What's that? Yeah, I need the money right now. No, it's good that you haven't forgotten. You're a funny man. Yeah, of course I haven't forgotten. Let's not waste any more time. I have things to do, you know. I want to marathon an anime. I'll go get the money. Don't move. Here's your money, man. He still hasn't blinked. See ya, man. I don't know if we're on good relations or bad. He seems chill. Ow, ow, ow. But, yeah. A person, just a person, we don't even know, with reddish hair opens the door. They have a very perplexing gaze. Tenant is named, they don't really have a lot of feature. I guess their neck. They have a very long neck. Necky. Almost like Nikki. Hi, Necky. Sorry. I was looking at the floor. There's a dead bug over there. Isn't that sad? Do you like bugs? Are you male or female? I always forget. I mean, personally, it doesn't matter, but not really. I'm interested in death. I read a lot about NDE, near-death experiences, paranormal cases, and reincarnation. Pretty normal to be scared to death, but if there's no afterlife and we simply cease to exist, it's one of my biggest fears. Not existing sounds so sad. However, after hours and hours of research, I've determined that there is indeed something after death, an afterlife, a new existence. Death is like a train that takes you to another city. You can go back to your old city, but no one will see you. You'll be invisible. You can never fully return. You just have to adapt to the new city where you look different. Maybe we look like energy creatures, who knows? Or the classical ghosts covered with a sheet. I guess you're here to collect the rent. Sorry, I don't intend to waste your time. I'll go get the money. Hurry up, or Hurry up, I can't waste any more time with you. Thank you. You're a nice person. Am I? Just because I haven't forgotten about rent? Sorry. I'll be right back with your money. Here it is. I don't know, maybe we should be offensive, like, to get, like, more of their personality? Then again, I'm 100% going to forget everything about all of these people, aside from maybe their names. I didn't ow for that one because my head has gone numb. A woman with green hair opens the door. Most of her face is hidden by shadows. Tenant is named Green. Green. Not even greeny, it's just green. Fungus, I have been waiting for you. The wait is over. I am here. Yeah, I have eyes, you know, even if you can't see them. Well, you're the one that said it. Like, you making it sound like I'm the problem. Our monthly ritual is about to begin. Our hands will touch and our pact will be satisfied. Me wants money. Just give me money already. Are you taking any medication? I want to know you better. These are all, honestly, the weirdest interactions. I can either just be rude. I mean, I do kind of want to know her better just because, you know, like, what's going on? I want to get to know you better. I bet you do, but be careful. I might bite. Bite me. I'll just stay quiet. I have your money in my tampons box. Why would you tell me that? I'll go get it. Don't move and don't die. I'm gonna try not to. Here, take it. Don't mind the stains. That's concerning. I have to go now. I'll play with a Ouija board in the dark. Okay. Again, you don't have to tell me that. You could have just paid me. Ow, ow, ow. I thought the numbness was there, but turns out it's not. What's up with your eyes? It looks like she's like rolled out of bed. Or drunk. A woman with dark hair and eye bags opens the door. Eye bags? I've heard of bags under the eyes, but I've never heard of them as just being called eye bags. She's not looking at you. Her eyes are fixated on the wall. The tenant is named... This one's kind of hard. We'll just say eyes. Because I was going to call her cross-eyed, but... we'll just call her eyes for short. Hi, eyes. The wall, it's so beautiful. Just look at it. Let's look at the wall together. It's just a stupid wall. I'm looking at something, but it's not a wall. You're right. Really? Wow, someone actually agrees with me. Thank you. I don't know what we just agreed about, but why are you here? What was your name again? Boing, boing, boing. I'm Bungus. I'm the building manager. Bungus, I'm here to collect the rent. I'm here to marry you. I'm your boyfriend, remember? Yes, I remember now. Bungus, the building manager. I have to pay the monthly fee. That way I can live here for another month. I can't leave this place, you know. I don't want to leave that wall behind. Have your money in my bra. Close your eyes, please, and no peeking. I was 100% positive the game was going to try to give me the option to peek. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Here's your money. Collect the rent. You know, looking at the wall is kind of boring. I think I'll take a shower. Bye. What's so great about that wall? You have successfully collected the rent from the tenants. You can go back to your apartment now. You deserve a good rest. I didn't do anything. I walked up a few flights of stairs and talked to people. That's the life. What is on the roof? Whoops. Now I have to go back up. What is on the roof, if anything? It's locked. Unfortunately, you lost the key some days ago. Well, I tried. Now we have to climb all the way back down. My old brittle bones. I mean, I am 67, you know? Probably hitting that, you know, that kind of age of just like, I don't want to go upstairs. You successfully collected the rent. You can go back to your apartment. You deserve a good rest. Okay. I just thought maybe the exclamation point throws me off sometimes. I just came in through here. There's a soldier outside. May I help you? Do not be afraid, citizen. You need to remain calm. The fate of this entire apartment complex depends on you. I'm the commander in charge of this operation. My name is... I don't know. Whoops. Those are capitals. Goggles. Or Googles if you're dyslexic. Goggles. My name is Goggles. You are Bungus, the building manager. We know everything about you. What if I spelled goggles wrong and I'm just not paying attention? You tell me what's going on? You ever heard of the concept of a doppelganger? I have now. I think so. The German term I don't know how that would be pronounced. Probably with a long A. Doppelganger. It kind of translates to double walker. It's an entity that imitates a person, possibly with the intent of replacing that person. In folklore, there are a lot of tales about doppelgangers being beings who stalk humans, mimic their appearance, and replace them. The real human disappears forever. Inspired by these tales, the government tried to create a biological weapon that could infiltrate enemy territory with ease. There was a hidden underground facility in this city. You might have heard about it in the news. I have not, because I haven't paid attention. These are not magical beings, this is science. Unfortunately, something went wrong, and they went rogue, killing all the scientists and guards. Now they're free, roaming the city looking for victims to imitate and replace. We've managed to identify and destroy some of them, but there are still too many at large. We believe that some of these doppelgangers might have infiltrated this building. In other words, some of your tenants might actually be doppelgangers. We know that you're not a doppelganger, so that's why we need your help. How do you know that I'm not a doppelganger? What do I have to do? You know each and every one of the tenants. You're able to tell if something about them seems off. Yeah, I could do that. Therefore, your task will be to determine if any of the tenants have been replaced by a doppelganger. We'll come back every night. You'll have to tell me if there's a doppelganger in the building. After you choose a tenant, we will take that tenant to our base, where it'll be tortured until it reveals its true doppelganger nature. Then, we will incinerate it and end its existence. Why are you telling me all these details? Sounds like secret government stuff that you would not want to tell me. Also, everything I told you is highly confidential, classified information. If you reveal any of this to anyone, we'll have to kill you and erase any trace of your existence. Is that clear? I hope it is. Whatever, dude. I guess I have no other choice. Now, before I go, write this down. The information will help you identify doppelgangers. Doppelgangers cannot imitate humans to perfection. You might notice certain inconsistencies. You can ask a tenant questions that might tell you if they're a doppelganger. For example, ask them something that you know is a lie and see how they react. Most doppelgangers don't blink, although that does not prove anyone that a tenant is a doppelganger. Some doppelgangers forget the name of the human. So if you call them by a fake name and they don't address it, then you're most likely talking to a doppelganger. Man, I've already been giving them fake names. Be careful though, some doppelgangers are pretty smart and might not fall for these tricks. Have I been clear enough? Remember, innocents' lives depends on your actions, so you better pay attention to and do your best. Now go get some rest. Your mission will begin tomorrow after you wake up. We're counting on you. I'll be back tomorrow. Go to sleep. This seems like a lot of pressure to be putting on an old man. Maybe I should have watched the news. Yeah, let's do that really quick. Breaking news, a series of grisly murders have taken place in the last few hours. Fresh corpses with all of their skin removed have been found in random dumpsters throughout the city. The police is currently investigating these murders, but there are rumors that they might be related to the recently discovered mysterious underground facility. So that's the one he was talking, more at 11. That's the one that he was talking about. Okay, well, now we know. I don't think the news is gonna help me in this predicament. I think right now we just need to focus on the task at hand. And that's to find doppelgangers through some means. Bungus, please, I need your help. Are the doppelgangers wanting my help? Is that what I'm to understand? Is that why I'm having weird dreams? It's the only thing I can think of. Like, the only thing I can think of. It's them trying to get in my head. Hello. Don't be afraid. I don't intend to hurt you. You're not human, are you? You can call me... Duple. Duple. I guess? I have no idea. You could call me Duple. I am an incomplete doppelganger. I haven't assimilated a human yet. That's why I hide my true form with this mask. It's working, I think. These gloves and this dress. I'm speaking to you through telepathy. We're inside your mind. You need my help? Listen, I'm looking for my brother. He's also an incomplete doppelganger. You're the one who can help me find him. He's always smiling and he has wires and tubes all over his body. Sounds familiar? Is he the first guy I dreamt about? I think so. If you see him, please tell me I'm looking for him. Tell him to come back to me. I've left psychic residual energy inside your mind. That way, when you find him, I'll know it. But will I know it? If he refuses, then I'll personally go to your building to bring him back. I'll do whatever it takes to get my brother back. I'd like to date you. I think I already love you. Okay, is this a dating sim that I'm unfamiliar with? I need to stop drinking. I did drink a beer before. I still don't understand. Sounds fair, I think. Stay alert. My brother could be anywhere. I just like the idea of the doppelganger just having this very, like, straight, normal voice. Not this, like, freaky monster voice. So we need to find doppelgangers, but we need to specifically find their doppelganger. A new day begins. Time to begin the task assigned to you. Go interrogate all the tenants and determine who's a doppelganger. Sure, let's save. I need to interrogate every single one of you. But first, I guess I'm gonna eat? I don't know if I need to eat. We'll eat another raw egg. Yeah, you just need a raw egg for breakfast. Look through the people. There's no one outside. It was worth a shot. Doppelgangers are generated at random. I kind of figured, but, you know, everybody paid their rent. So yeah, this is solely me interrogating them. This will be rough. So I'm gonna have to do something to, like, get a response out of them, I assume. Call this tenant, sure. We'll call you by a different name. That's not my name. Did you forget my name already? Are you a doppelganger? Is your husband home? That sounds weird. Also, how many children do you have? You've never been behind on your rent. That's impressive. That would kind of be a lie. Well, no. I don't, Because they're not technically behind on their rent when I picked it up, right? Like, that was just when it was due. Is your husband home? I think we have to actually find details about them, you know? Fungus, you know my husband abandoned me. Why would you ask me something like that? Are you making fun of me? How many children do you have? 3. Why do you ask? You really think I'd forget how many children I have? Has their father contacted you? Contracted something? Contacted you or something? If that's the case, tell that piece of crap to stay away. We're not his family anymore. Thanks for ruining my day. Is everything okay? I guess everything's okay, but it's so hard, you know? Sometimes raising 3 boys, maybe that's what I should have asked. As a single mother, it feels like a nightmare. I don't feel like having time for myself anymore. My entire existence revolves around my children. I don't even have friends. Also, motherhood can be so beautiful. One day they'll be growing up to be successful, good men. I think they'll still care about their mother. Talking to you is comforting. You've never been behind on your rent. What are you talking about? I was 3 months behind on my rent. Are you being sarcastic? I don't like that. Are you a No. I don't think we should ask that question just because that seems very strange, but let's give it a shot. A doppel what? What the heck is that supposed to mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even know whether that word. Please don't waste my time with weird questions. Okay, I'll leave. One down. Yeah, I mean, okay, so we don't have to be super weird about it. Call this tenant by a different name. Mr. Bungus, may I help you? They didn't technically acknowledge it, but I feel like Hoodie wouldn't, right? I like your hazel eyes. Thank you, just don't get lost in them, ha 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 ha. That is weird for a person like this to have a joke like that. Is that a new hoodie? Yes it is, thanks for noticing it. It looks really cool, doesn't it? But it's not a new hoodie. You used to have a stuttering problem. That's true. Yeah, I did, but not anymore. Isn't that great? Are you an introvert or an extrovert? An introvert, of course. Isn't that obvious? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, they're a new... What was your favorite color again? Blue, of course. It reminds me of sadness. I think I found a doppelganger. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. That's a doppelganger. That's definitely a doppelganger. Either that or something has drastically changed. What about you? Do you still hate my guts, Baldy? Mr. Bungus? He didn't acknowledge it. Does the name Duple sound familiar? Who the heck was Duple? Oh, doppelganger. I was like, who did I name that? Yes. Duple, huh? Doesn't ring a bell. What happened to your hair? I shaved it this morning. Do you like it? Does it suit me? Oh no, it's another doppelganger. You've gained a lot of weight and muscle. Thank you. I've been going to the gym lately. Do you hate my guts? Do you care about the planet? Is that a thing that they were before? I didn't get that detail. I care about the planet. Do you know about doppelgangers? I'm afraid I don't know about them. Perhaps I should read about them. Well, we have 2 down. So 4 and 3, right? Yeah. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget who I think is a doppelganger. Ooh, I forget your name. Mustache? Mustache. That's not my name. My name is Mustache, remember? Can't even remember your tenants' names. Eyes says you've been stalking her. I don't think I need to lie. Have you seen any soldier around? Soldier? How would a soldier be here? In the building? I don't get it. But no, I haven't seen any soldier around. Were you expecting someone? I've been expecting anyone. Today I want to be alone. I have things to do. Maybe he has been stalking her. Yeah, they want me to question you. What? The police? Why would they ask about me? I have nothing to hide. You've got the wrong person. Tell them I left the country or something. That sounds like you're a criminal then. He might just be a weirdo, yeah. She's lying. Don't believe a word that she says. She's the one who's after me, but I rejected her advances. Okay, so I think he's just a criminal. I think he's just a weirdo. Yeah. Then again, it's hard to say. Mustache. We could technically just say he's a doppelganger. I mean, if he's being like that horrendous. Well, hopefully it'll unfold. I forget. Oh yeah, it's Shorty. Mr. Bungus, I didn't expect to see you today. Or Shortilda, not Shorty. She didn't acknowledge it. I haven't seen you smile in a long time. You were pretty mean to me yesterday. I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to. I was on my period. The sweetest man in the world. I would never be mean to you again. So there's 3 potential. Do you have any pets? Of course, I have a lovely hamster. I don't feel lonely anymore. She wanted a cat. Did you dye your hair? Did you know? Okay, so yeah, we have at least 3. I mean, yeah, I don't need to keep interrogating you. I know that there's so many doppelgangers. 90% doppelganger. It's only the one, right? It's like the one guy. Different name. Mr. Bungus. You know that's not my name. Okay, Hattie is, may I help you? Is that a new hat? Why, yes, thank you for noticing. She's a doppelganger too. I bought it just a few hours ago. I love it. What was your profession again? A doctor, remember? I don't think I could just go straight to the point. Well, I feel like this one would make more sense. We're dating, remember? Of course, how could I forget? Should we do something this weekend? We should go to a restaurant. Okay, so she is also a There's so many freaking doppelgangers. Can doppelgangers be models too? She must have been a model then. Well, I'm out of here. Should I start calling them out? Because okay, hang on. I'm looking for a doppelganger. But they're probably not gonna just she knows that it's not her name, but yeah. Doppelgangers? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Yeah, okay. I didn't think that was gonna work. But yeah, I'm looking for a doppelganger. I need to find the one that Doppel wanted. Potat was his name. Look at that. It's my dear friend Bungus. Bungus, it's good to see you, old friend. What brings you here? How's your wife? My wife? She passed away, remember? No, I don't. Wow, you grew a mustache? What do you mean? I've had this mustache since forever. But he didn't comment on me calling him a different name, so either he's like... yeah. What are you talking about? I don't have beer in my fridge. Are you joking? Classic Bungus. Maybe we could have some beers, but maybe we had some beers, but I got too drunk and now I can't remember. Haha. I didn't know doppelgangers could grow mustaches. What the heck is a doppelganger? Did you make that word up? Where's your hat? So yeah, basically he's tip-top on the mimicry, but he doesn't know the name. Again, another doppelganger. They're all doppelgangers, except for that weirdo at the bottom floor. Mustache, I think was his name. Different name. What do you want? You woke me up. I have to... Why would I say that? Can't stop thinking about your big lips. I mean, I guess they are kind of big. You've been sleeping a lot lately. Yeah, I do sleep a lot. How's your insomnia? Better. I've gotten a lot of sleep lately. I mean, I don't really have a lot to work with here. I either say I have diarrhea for some reason or talk about her lips. Sure. Really? I like yours too. Maybe they should meet. Come over this weekend. We can have dinner. I don't think she's a doppelganger. I have diarrhea. I'm happy for you. Thanks. Do doppelganger sleep? Creatures that imitate humans or something like that? I guess they do. I mean, if they imitate humans, then would they have to imitate the act of sleeping too? Doppelgangers definitely do sleep. I guess she's okay. Did she have one red? I haven't really been looking at their physical appearance, to be fair. I don't remember one eye being red. She's questionable. I don't know about her. I've got nothing for her. I'm sure I'm gonna mess this up if I only have like one go at this. But so far, every other one of these people are doppelgangers. Ow, ow, ow. Like him. Dude, that's not my name. What can I do for you? Do you like beards? Of course I do. You have an amazing beard. Did you know that? Are we still dating? Didn't know we were dating. What the heck, man? What the heck, man? You're so funny. I'm not interested in dating, but I wouldn't mind a kissing session with you. Okay. How was the anime? It was awesome. I'm in love with the protagonist. She's my waifu now. Need to get her official pillow. I should buy some collectible statues too. Oh man, I need to rewatch all the seasons again. I love that anime so much. How many humans have you So the only weird thing about him is that he doesn't blink. Cause yeah. How many humans? Come on, man. I might look like a serial killer, but I'm not one. What the heck, man? I'm gonna leave. I think he's okay. I hope. I'd like to think he's the red herring. Neki, right? Do you need something? I know you're a doppelganger. Have you seen any dead bugs? Nope, they're disgusting. Are you feeling lonely? Yes, would you like to keep me company? Maybe this weekend. So far, I have like 3 plans with 3 different people. Do you believe in ghosts? No, I don't, but I do believe in demons. I mean, that kind of matches up with what they talked about, sort of. What do you think of NDEs? Near-death experiences? They're really interesting. I read a lot about them. There's some incredible documentaries about them. If you need some recommendations, then let me know. It's kind of confusing. You're a doppelganger. That's what a doppelganger would say. Touché. I think it's just safe if I just say the whole place is a doppelganger. Ow, ow, ow. It's just easier that way. Now you have a very specific... It's not my name, but it can be if you want to. I was waiting for you. Did you dye your hair? It was red yesterday. Do you have a hard time telling colors apart? I've had green hair for years. You killed the real green, isn't it? Stop acting. I know you're doppelganger. Man, for her, it's just accuse. J'accuse. I don't mind if you're a doppelganger. You killed the real green. Why don't we play some games? Games? Maybe this weekend. I've got nothing. You killed the real green. Why, yes, of course. How could you tell? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. She's just kind of into the idea of like, I'm actually a ghost possessing the body of green. Ow, ow, ow. You still got some weird eyes. Her eyes are fixated on the wall. Why did you call me? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the wall. Is there something you need? Is that a new wall? Yeah, I think so. It must be. I feel like anything I say to her, it just like goes right over her head, right? Saw a soldier outside your door. Is it illegal to be voluptuous? Damn. Where do you usually keep your money? Under my bed. Wait, that's supposed to be a secret. Okay, well that's false. Have you forgotten about our date? Of course not, but Let's have our date this weekend instead. I mean, she could just, again, be, like, drunk or something. Her eyes are, like, looking in two different directions. I didn't know doppelgangers were so voluptuous. A doppelganger? Do I look like a doppelganger? That's funny. I've got nothing for her. Interrogated all the tenants. Time to go back to the apartment and determine who's the doppelganger. Like 90% of these people, to the point where I think I've actually forgotten. I thought I was going to have to find one. Instead, I've identified like 6. Let's see, on the first floor, is it this? I don't think so. I think I have to go back to my room, my apartment. God dang it. What do you want? Soldier has returned. I was waiting for you. I don't have time for chit-chat. You know why I'm here. You've interrogated all the tenants, right? Yes, sir. Great. Then I need to know who's the doppelganger. What floor is the doppelganger on? Well, the first floor is full of them. Let's see. I don't think Lady was a doppelganger. Hoodie is. Baldy is. Hoodie. So Hoodie from apartment 3 is a doppelganger. Understood. We will take Hoodie away and end its existence. Thanks for your help. Come back tomorrow. I'll go get some rest. Okay. I did a good thing, I think. It's hard to say. Maybe Hoodie just really likes changing colors. You know, like their favorite color. The problem is that I don't know. That's the only issue, is that I don't know who the doppelganger is. Her doppel's brother. A new day begins. Time to continue the task. Determine who's a doppelganger. I already kind of know who's a doppelganger, because they wouldn't have changed, right? Like, do I even need to interrogate them? Soldier has returned. I didn't expect for you to arrive so soon. This person was a doppelganger. We already eliminated. Great job. Now listen carefully. There is a very dangerous gaseous substance in the air. It has spread to the entire building. The gas was actually deployed by the government. It's supposed to affect doppelgangers, but it seems that it affects both humans and doppelgangers. You seem to be immune to it due to your age. That's strange. However, the tenants have been affected by it. You might notice a certain mutation in the tenants. Their appearance might look different now. This will make your task harder. A tenant might look inhuman due to the mutations, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the tenant is a doppelganger. In other words, don't report a tenant as a doppelganger just because it doesn't look human. If you do, you might doom an innocent. Pay attention as to their words and behavior. Of course. I really haven't been paying attention to their looks anyway. Aside from their nicknames. Interrogate everyone, complete your task. I'll return at night and report another doppelganger. Okay, so we've eliminated one. Okay. She was normal. Doppelganger. Weird, but normal. Doppelganger. 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 Normal. Questionable. Questionable. Doppelganger. Questionable. So I think I would just want to get rid of... I think I want to do it like per floor. I guess? Unless something changes? I mean, I have to interrogate them again anyway. Ow, ow, ow. So it doesn't... Okay, I see what they mean. For some reason, my limbs are growing. Are you in pain? Yeah, I feel pain, but at the same time, I feel happy, like scratching an itch until bleeding. It hurts, but at the same time, it feels nice. How are your 4 children? 4? I have 3. Yeah, like, nothing would change. They were screaming in pain until they passed out. Their bodies are changing too. I think their limbs might fall off soon. Did you see soldiers? No, I didn't. I guess I was too busy to notice, but why would there be soldiers in the building? Husband? You know my husband. Yeah. I don't think we need to interrogate them as hard. That person's dead. Yeah, because, I mean, they wouldn't, like, take a new person, right? My skin itches so much, there's something coming out, and my eyes hurt a lot. I see. Did your hair fall off soon? I'm afraid so. My head was full of beautiful hair yesterday. Yeah. Can doppelgangers mutate? I don't know. I'm not a doppelganger. That's a dirty lie. It would just be easier if you told me now. Your left eye is about to pop out. No, it's not. What happened? Stress, of course. Okay, if you say so. I think we can actually start moving a little quicker. Ow, ow, ow. Because, yeah, like, we already know. What's up with that? What's going on there? Why do you got a chicken wing in your back? It feels nice. Is that a new robe? No, it isn't. I don't have any other robes. This is a very special robe for very special events. Your teeth are disgusting. Do you want me to call an ambulance? What's the thing on your back? I don't know. Some sort of tentacle? When it came out, it hurt like hell. And now it feels really nice. For some reason, it has been bleeding, but I feel wonderful. Want me to call an ambulance? No, there's no need for that. Everything's all right. I mean, yeah, I actually don't think I'm going to get any more information. The interrogation process feels unnecessary at this point, aside from reminding myself who needs to go. But I don't know who the one is. I feel like it's gonna be the soldier, right? Holes have appeared in my face. What could this mean? I've never had acne. Holes? They're barely noticeable. You really mean it? Do you think people won't notice them unless I point them out? That actually makes me happy. Did you dye your hair? Yes, I dye my hair daily. How's your dog? He's fine. Yeah, okay. But we don't need to be this interrogative, right? We already know that they're all doppelgangers except for like 3 people. There's something on my shoulder. It's beautiful. You look great. Yeah. Of course, I'm the most beautiful woman in the world. You still able to work as a model? Model? I'm a veterinarian. Okay, I'm gonna go. Maybe I should say every dialogue option anyway, but I just feel like it's excessive at this point. Mr. Potat, what happened to your eyeball? I don't know what's happening. August, my friend, I think there's something wrong with me. Are you in pain? It's the worst pain I've experienced, but it's still awful. It's not the worst pain I've experienced, but it's still awful. I might need some painkillers. Did you shave your mustache? What? Are you blind? I still have my mustache. I'd never shave it. He was the weird one because he didn't acknowledge his name, but he knew everything. I think I'm going to avoid doing like the weird, like questionable. I'm gonna do the ones that I know are doppelgangers. She just kind of grew eyes everywhere. Can you see them? There are eyes everywhere. They're watching us. Try closing your eyes. They're already closed. Need a hug? Not really, but I do want a burger. I see her priorities are straight. Eyes? I don't see them. What do you mean? They're right there. The eyes behind the screen. Oh, me. Your insomnia's gotten worse? Insomnia? I don't have insomnia. Is it now she's a doppelganger? Did you get a haircut? Yes, I did. Do you like it? Okay, so yeah, she's a doppelganger. At this point, though, even if you're not a doppelganger, you're just boned anyway, right? Is that the whole, like, storytelling of this game, is that it doesn't actually matter? Like, they're all going to die eventually anyway? Because, I mean, they're all mutating. He doesn't look that bad. There's something wrong with me. My eyes hurt a lot. My skin itches. Duple said hi. Who the heck is that? Okay, well, I tried. You should marathon another anime. You know, that's not a bad idea at all. It could distract me from the itching. You should seek medical attention. No, I hate hospitals. I'd rather die. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Would he even be able to go to a hospital? I feel like the army would swoop in. Some are worse than others. Like, these guys just look like they're cracking, you know? Are you feeling lonely? Why don't you stay with me so I don't feel lonely? You look happy. Oh no, I'm actually very sad. Are you in pain? Yes, I'm in pain, but the bliss is undeniable. Something in the air. Really? I don't smell anything. You look a bit different. Thank you. I got a haircut. Does it look nice? I think. I mean, yeah. The gas, it feels like that's just making them looped, you know? Like they don't know what's going on anymore. You're just getting hairy or something. My body is changing. Do you like it? Did you dye your hair? No, I like having green hair. Are you smiling? Because you're here. What's wrong with your skin? It burns. My skin burns, but I can't stop smiling. Something's going to happen. I thought you were shy. Oh yeah, I'm really shy. Okay, so she might be a doppelganger because she thinks she's shy. Soldiers are coming for you. Let them come. I want to see them. At this point, I just think everyone's a doppelganger. Ow, ow, ow. It's hard to tell. You're not so bad. I can't see the wall anymore and my skin feels like it's cracking. Are you attracted to walls? Nope, I hate walls. Beardy is in love with you. You're the most beautiful doppelganger ever. Yeah, all I can say to this woman is I love her, someone else loves her. Does she love walls? Like, I can't actually talk to her. Let's run away together. No, that's not a good idea. I'd rather stay here. I like my apartment too much. I'm actually a soldier. You? Oh, maybe I should go back inside. Maybe she is a doppelganger? I'm not a doppelganger. Beardy's in love with you. Who the heck is that? I don't know. You've interrogated them all. Go back to your apartment. Determine who's a doppelganger. Everyone! Except for Lady. Lady was okay. I mean, yeah. There's just not that many people that felt like they weren't doppelgangers. But I'm going to stick with my guns and pick Baldy. Because I know, whoops, this is the exit. Baldy seems like they are the doppelganger. I know for sure. Soldier has returned. How have you been? I don't have time for chit-chat. You know why I'm here. Interrogate all the tenants. Of course. I need to know who's a doppelganger. Floor 1. I just say hoodie again. Baldy. Baldy from apartment 4 is the doppelganger. Understood. We will take Baldy away. Thanks for your help. I'll be coming back tomorrow. I mean, I wonder how long I'm gonna have to do this, right? Because I'm just gonna empty out the entire apartment building. And then is Duple gonna get mad at me? More than likely, right? Bungus. Let's talk. I need your help. I thought I was doing that. Okay. Is this one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. Yeah, I can't interact with anything. Could you at least tell me what room you're in? Are you upstairs? How dare you? How dare you do this to me? You're just messing with my brain. Hey, it's you. Bungus, it's good to see you. I've seen you in my nightmares. I wasn't born with a name, but I like to be called... I could do a really funny thing and just call you Duple too, but, I'll call you Doppel. Right? Duple and Doppel? I'm gonna mix you up. I like to be called Doppel. I've been visiting your dreams for a long time. I've done it thanks to my telepathy powers. Yeah, I'm a doppelganger. I'm incomplete, though. You're Duple's brother. That's right. So my sister has spoken to you, huh? Listen carefully. I was created in an underground facility along with my sister and the other doppelgangers. They wanted to use us as biological weapons, but I only wanted to experience being a human. I was the one who led the doppelganger revolution. Wanted to kill all the humans in the facility, and then we came to the city. We're not evil. We just want to have normal lives. We want to feel human. That implies killing people. This doesn't make excuse for... I mean, yeah, that implies killing people. It's only way. I'm assuming it's our only way. I'm really sorry, but if we don't kill humans, we can't replace them. My sister is the other doppelganger who refuses to replace a human. There's something wrong with her mind. But I do want to kill a human and replace it. I want to live as a human, the full experience, and you're going to help me do it. I've chosen you, Bungus. I want to take your place. I want to assimilate your appearance, your memories, your feelings. That sounds bad. I mean, yeah, over my dead body, you really are a monster. Sorry, not gonna happen, buddy. You idiot, I'm gonna replace you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Right now, I'm speaking to you through telepathy. We're inside your mind, but I'm not far away from you in the real world. I've been hiding in your building. I'm really close to you. I'm just taking my time studying you, watching you, learning. I'm going to kill you very soon, and then I'll be the only Bungus. I guess I'll have to stop using the name Doppel, but I'll do whatever it takes to become you. See you soon. Okay, so now it's a race. Okay. So this now raises the conundrum because they know me, but I don't know them. So I have to corner them, basically. A new day begins. Time to continue the task assigned to you. Yeah, so... This creates the conundrum. Let me guess, you gassed more people? Soldier has returned. I just got out of bed. I didn't expect you to arrive so soon. That person was a doppelganger. We already eliminated it. Great job. Now listen carefully. Gas was just deployed in other parts of the city, so the situation is getting complex. The gas did not work as intended. It was supposed to revert doppelgangers to their true form, but instead it only mutates all living beings, except for those with the appropriate equipment like the gas mask or people over 65. The effects of the mutation process seems to be quite severe, and it's highly possible that the affected tenants have reached their final mutation stage. In other words, they'll barely look human now. Some of them might have lost their sanity, so identifying doppelgangers will be even harder now. Pay attention, real humans might still have a small bit of sanity left. They might still remember you, while doppelgangers might be nothing but mindless abominations now. Understood. Interrogate, complete your task, return here at night. Be careful. Might try to mutate you through telepathy. Don't trust them or you'll regret it. I mean, I'm kind of already, you know, stuck. But now they're going to be at their final form. Ow, ow, ow. And I have to figure it out while they're insane. Her arms are extremely large now. She has a really big smile now. Her eyes have turned pitch black. Do you like my new appearance? Are your 2 children? 2. I have 3 children, not 4, remember? They lost their limbs and their skin. They're like worms now. They keep screaming in agony. Are you in pain? Yeah. How do you think about doppelgangers? I hope they're friendly. I feel like the interrogation process is pretty much out the window. So, I'm wondering, how are we going to identify... She mentioned tubes for her brother. You think maybe he is the brother? tentacles and his teeth look extremely sharp. He also reeks of feces. Would you like to feel my tentacles? No, it isn't. It's my special robe. I'll never take it. I mean, yeah. Look perfect. I'm handsome now. Why do you have tentacles? Trust me, letting them suck your blood feels really nice. I want to go out and use them with a lot of people. Do you want me to call an ambulance? For your mom? Did you just do a your mom joke? Yeah. I'm sure there's an actual way of deducing who is who. I have no clue though. So I feel like it's going to just be a shot in the dark, because I don't think we have much time left. Body is covered in holes and there are worms coming out of them. There are worms coming out of my holes. They're my babies. Have you missed me? I guess so. I've been busy taking care of my worms. Do you want to get a cat? Never wanted a cat. I mean, yeah, like, what information can you gather in this situation? You're talking to people who have lost it, mutated. They're donezo, you know? She has a friend. Tumor on her shoulder has become some sort of secondary head. Most of her skin has fallen apart. I'm not beautiful anymore. I hate my existence. That thing has a face. Thing? It's not a thing. It's part of me. Will you be able to work as a model? I'm a lawyer. Wasn't your dress blue? Who cares? That's a fair point, you know? That is a very fair point. That's the one right answer. Who cares indeed? Well, you got your eye back. That's cool. Or something. I don't know what happened to your eyes. Top of his head has turned into a mouth full of fangs. Unintelligible growls. I'll always be your friend. Friend. At least you still have your mustache. Thank you. The soldiers are gone. Your head turned into a mouth. Yeah. I think now it's just the whole, like, look at the damage. Which is a cool, like, don't get me wrong, the artwork is very nice. It's definitely a very interesting look to the characters. We see you. Try closing your eyes. We can't. No more insomnia. Yay! Insomnia. I've never had insomnia. Nice eyes. You're complimenting us. We are thankful. Need a hug. We don't need anything. Yeah. I might just call out Mustache. Because he's got tentacles and she said her brother has tubes. But he's not an actual... he's not an actual doppelganger though, right? Like that's the whole point. He has tentacles. There are eyeballs coming out of his body. Seems that he cannot speak anymore. So, where's Doppel? Doppelganger or not, you're done for. He appears to be scared. Can you talk? His eyes move in a very specific way, almost like he's trying to communicate with you. Can you still watch anime? He seems to be recalling happier times. I think at this point, you know, everybody's pretty much done for. I don't know what happened to your skin. Seems to be slime all over their body. Their skin has cracked and their lips have become really big. Is this comparable to an NDE? What the heck is an NDE? Look a bit different. Thank you, you're very kind. Loneliness is bad. Stay with me. You look really happy. I'm extremely sad. Okay, well. Gotta go. Who is this again? Yeah, green. Lips have become extremely big. Her skin seems to be rotting. You like my new self? Your skin reeks. It reeks of love. Nice smile. Want to see it closer. Did you dye your hair? No. I will say that. She's stuck with that. Still shy as ever. You think I'm shy? Come closer and find out. Soldiers are coming for you. I'll be waiting for them. Yeah, it's a shot in the dark at this point. If I had to guess who the doppelganger is, maybe eyes? Her eyes have disappeared. Instead, there are small green worm-like creatures coming out of them. I'm blind. I can't see the wall anymore. What happened to my eyes? Beardy is in love with you. Still don't know who that's supposed to be. Are you attracted to walls? I can't see them anymore, so I don't know if I'm attracted to them. You're the most beautiful doppelganger ever. I'm not a doppelganger. Why don't you believe me? I mean, she... well, actually, I'm a soldier. Stay away from me. So she had an actual, like, negative reaction. It's not a good idea. I can't see anymore, and I look like a monster. It might actually be eyes. Man, it's rough. Because there's, I mean, again, there's basically no information that I'm getting out of this. But she had an actual negative reaction when I mentioned the soldiers. So I might just go for her just because what else do I have, right? I mean, yeah. Personally, I think the soldier is the doppelganger, right? Because that feels like that would be the twist. Soldier has returned. Hello again. I don't have time for chit chat. You know I'm here. Yes, sir. Who's the doppelganger? Third floor. We'll say eyes. I mean, yeah, like maybe this is just that. Like I've been being played for a fool, but I don't really know how I would play this differently. There are supposedly 4 endings though to this. So, I mean, yeah, I don't think we're going to get more than 1 just because of how extensive this game has become. But I'd be curious to hear or see. New day begins. Time to continue the tasks. But I'll inevitably get a knock at the door. Yes. Was she a doppelganger? Person was a doppelganger. Yeah, what if they're just all doppelgangers? Been determined that the tenants can't be allowed to live anymore, even if some of them are not doppelgangers. You have proven to be useful, so your life will be spared, but the tenants must be eliminated. No trace of them must remain. Understand that you might have feelings for some of the tenants, so instead of telling my squad to rush in and eliminate the tenants, you'll be the one to do it. That way, you'll be able to say goodbye to the ones you value the most. Take the shotgun and these shells. There's enough ammo to kill the tenants. Soldier's hands you a shotgun and a box full of ammunition. Visit all of them and put an end to their suffering. No tenant must remain alive, otherwise my squad will finish the job and you'll be killed too. Understood? Yeah, this feels like I'm getting played. Now go and kill them all. You know how to use a shotgun, right? For your own sake, I hope you do. By the way, an extremely dangerous doppelganger named Doppel might be hiding in this building. If you see him, get rid of him too. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting played. Because it just doesn't make any sense at this point. You need them all eliminated, but you want me to do it? You want me to say goodbye to them? I will do it just because, you know, I feel like that's probably the more canonical ending. Plus, what else am I gonna do, right? The kids died last night. I'm so lonely now. I mean, yeah, like... why even spare them, right? Like, even if I'm getting played, everyone here is a monster and they're like in permanent agony. So I feel like it's just one of those things that it's just better to lean into the story, right? That just everyone here is, you know, at death's door. This guy's having the time of his life. He seems to love, yeah. He loves his tentacles. I just love the idea that he's just like, yippee, my tentacles, and then I'm just Doom guy, double barrel shotgun, reload. I'm curious though, cause like, okay, so let's say I'm being played, which again, I'm pretty sure I am, and I don't kill them. What then? Like, I don't know what that would do the alternative. He would still just take over my body. I guess maybe the tenants would then like stop me. But I'm not sure. It just seems too obvious. There's so many tenants to deal with. What if I spare like one of them? Oh, now you know you're a model. It's too little, too late. She could still be alive though. Her shoulder could take control. She was actually a doppelganger. Oh. Well, this is awkward. Has it been telling me that and I've just been ignoring it this entire time? Are you a doppelganger? I don't think it matters at this point. Yeah, because there just said Potat is dead. So like there are some that aren't doppelgangers. I personally don't think though that it matters at this point. They're just staring. Were you a doppelganger? She was actually a doppelganger. I wonder... Because yeah, Potat didn't comment on his name, right? That was the one detail that he didn't do. I'm just here to get the bad ending at this point. Plus, again, it's a mercy killing at this point. I don't think he was a doppelganger. Yeah, he wasn't a doppelganger. I thought Shortilda was. But then again, that could have been when she was going crazy. I think they were. But again, they could have also been just going crazy. Nope, they were actually a doppelganger. Last one. And then Goggles will, get me. My lips long for you. I think she was the only one to actually comment on me. Green is dead. She was not a doppelganger. You have dealt with all the tenants. Go back to your apartment and wait for the soldier. Can I really wonder if I can shoot the soldier. If I can shoot the soldier, I will. Because I feel like at this point, it would just be like, I don't know. It would be the end. You would just go out with a bang. How many shells do I got? Soldier has returned. Spill the beans, buddy. You should take care of the tenants. What if I lie? I guess that's the thing that I could have done. I could have spared them, said yeah, or said yes, and then yeah, maybe. Yeah. To be honest, it doesn't matter anymore. The situation has gotten out of control and the gas has been spreading throughout the city. Hospitals are flooded with mutated people. Can't help this hidden anymore. It's far too late. I've heard rumors. Apparently they want to destroy the entire city as quick. And final solution, I heard the word nuke. They want me and my squad to remain here. We're nothing but expendable tools that didn't prove useful. But I won't sacrifice my squad for nothing. We're getting out of here. You should do the same, although I don't think you'll make it very far. Like, I don't even think my squad and me will manage to get out. If the rumors are true, then the missiles will already be coming. Anyway, thanks for your help. Too bad everything was in vain. But at least you lived a good life, right? I guess. Did I? I'm 65 or something, 67. I guess I did. I'm getting out of here. You can keep the shotgun. Maybe you can use it to avoid being vaporized, if you know what I mean. Probably less painful. Yeah, I guess. Should I do something? Like, is there something? I guess I'm gonna go to bed. I guess I could have watched the news a lot during check under the bed. Check under the bed. You see something. It looks like eyes. Something is crawling from under the bed. You quickly step back. Hey, buddy. Told you I was hiding in the building. The whole time I've been under your bed. I've waited long enough. It's time to take your place. Yeah, use the shotgun. Now I'm very confused. Doppel is dead. Is it gonna be his sister? I guess so. You killed my brother, right? So what are we gonna do about it? It's okay, I understand. You had no other choice. I miss him, but he was too obsessed with humanity, although I guess it's the true nature of a doppelganger, pursuing humanity. They're going to destroy the city. They'll kill everyone, humans and doppelgangers. Listen, the underground facility where the doppelgangers were created is the only place that can withstand the attack. I know its location, and I'm going there right now. Would you like to come with me? I guess. Alright, let's get out of here. Guess we'll have to start a new life together in the underground facility. Ending 4-4, shelter. So we could probably reload the save. And I could do, you know, a billion combinations to figure out all 4 endings. But I don't know. I feel like this game deserves more attention from, you know, you guys and things like that. I highly recommend you play it for yourself. Supposedly everything is very random, so your experience will be slightly different than mine. I don't know if the designs will be different. That would be interesting, but yeah, overall, it was a fun game. A ton of details have been put into it, and I highly recommend checking it out. There'll be a link, of course, down in the description below if you do want to check it out, or just leave a good review, things like that. You know, spread the word. It's always helpful for small indie devs and things like that. The fact that there's 4 endings, all this time and attention to details, the art, though very like MS Painty. I don't really know what the art would be called, but it's very distinct. I mean, yeah, there's a lot to... I look like a sad old man. Final results. What were my final results? 0 innocents were taken away by the soldiers. 3 doppelgangers were reported to the soldiers. You killed 4 and 5 humans. There were 7 doppelgangers in the building. Final score 1. Final rank awful. Well, we were all gonna die anyway. I guess, to be fair, I didn't know that we were going to be able to flee, but even then, like, what would have been the point? I mean, honestly, even going to the shelter, it's just like, okay, you're in a bunker and you're all mutated, and I mean, some of them were in like pain and things like, I don't know, it just felt like you're just screwed from the start. But yeah, of course, if you want to do a better score and things like that, highly recommend checking the game out for yourself. Yeah, it was a great game. Highly recommend it. And so yeah, check out Doppelpartment. It was super fun. It has a good twist on it too. I know some people talked about it being kind of they were worried that it'd be similar to what was it called? No, I'm not human. And probably You're Not My Neighbor or something like that. I can't remember there's so many different doppelganger games and things like that. But this one feels very different. It stands out above some of the others. And so yeah, it was a very enjoyable experience. With that being said though, highly recommend you play the game for yourself. get some of those endings for yourself. Let me know what your results are down in the comments below. I'd love to see them. Love to hear about the other endings. And hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, as it does help the channel. It's always greatly appreciated, and we'll be doing more horror games, indie games, demos, things like that. There should be lore videos every week, possibly 2 a week, if I can kind of keep on top of it. And hopefully I see you all in the next episode. See you then.